Today, I'm back with a new segment for you all. This is Physical Media by the Numbers, where I talk about the 4K discs that sell the most in this previous week, giving you all the top 20 out there, and also give you an overview of the different disc formats and the percentages they're selling at currently. So let's get right into this with number one. We got Rebel Without a Cause on 4K from Warner, their 100-year anniversary celebration. Now, I didn't pick up this title because I am looking forward to importing the UK set of all these Warner Brothers 4K movies. And so I'm waiting off on this one. Plus, I wasn't a massive fan of the movie, even though I know a lot of people love it. I will check it out again, but I'm going to wait on that collection. All right, number two, we had 12 Angry Men from Kino Lorber. Yes, I do want to get this title, but it wasn't in the last Kino Lorber sale, so I will wait on that one, but you also do get the remake in there as a special feature, so pretty good deal. All right, we got Serpico as well from Kino Lorber. Never heard of this movie before, so that one I probably won't even get in a sale. All right, next up we got The Haunting of Julia from Shout Factory, which of course Scream Factory, you know those titles sell. They do a great job with their special features and packaging. Now, I didn't pick up the movie just because I've never seen that movie. Don't know if I'll like it. All right, next up, we got Lionsgate on the board with Plane. I saw this movie in theaters. I thought it was kind of a fun action popcorn movie, but it wasn't one I was going to watch a lot of times, so I don't think I need it into the collection. Then next up, we got Paramount Flying High with Top Gun Maverick still. That 4K is still selling. Of course, my favorite film of last year, no complaints there. All right, next up from Paramount as well, we got Flashdance. Yes, Flashdance, which was a first time watch for me with that Steelbook pickup. I really liked the movie, the music, the dancing was wonderful, totally 80s feeling, so I really enjoyed it. All right, next up we got Disney and Marvel on the board finally with Black Panther Wakanda Forever still selling. Of course, I did enjoy this movie overall. Not the greatest MCU movie of all time. I still probably prefer the first Black Panther, but I will say it's one of the better MCU titles out of Phase 4, so it has its moments. All right, next up, we got 20th Century here on the board with Planet of the Apes trilogy. That thing was on such a good sale off of Amazon that a lot of people decided to pick it up, and I'm glad they did because all of those movies are great. I'm glad everybody got it for that sale price. All right, next up, we got Lionsgate with Everything Everywhere All at Once. Happy to see that selling still so well. Once again, one of my favorite films of last year, just right behind Top Gun Maverick. All right, and then we got some Warner here. We got All Star Superman, the DC animated movie. I will check that out eventually when it goes on sale. And then we got The Lord of the Rings, the motion picture trilogy. That's still selling. I mean, those movies are great. The extended editions are awesome. They look fantastic in 4K. So happy to see that set selling. And then we got the Maltese Falcon from Warner. I'm surprised this one didn't sell as much or more than Rebel Without a Cause. Wow, that kind of threw me off. I guess a lot of people aren't a massive fan of this classic one. I don't know what went wrong here. Once again, I'm hoping to check this out in that big UK collection set when I import that. So I'm definitely holding off on those 100-year anniversary titles. All right, next up we got To Kill a Mockingbird from Universal. That's apparently still selling pretty well. I think it's still at a great deal. I don't think I love the movie though, which is why I haven't added it to the collection yet myself. All right, next we got the Dark Knight trilogy. I guess people are paying attention to my Amazon deal videos because that was on a great discount. I picked it up myself, and wow, those movies look great in 4K. Definitely an upgrade from the DVDs and the Blu-rays I had. All right, next up we got Cool Hand Luke from Warner. Once again, part of that 100-year anniversary line. Like I said, I'm waiting on that UK box set, so I held off. But hey, it's glad to see people are getting some of those classic titles. I'm sure they look great on 4K. All right, next we got Criterion on the board finally with The Seventh Seal. And this movie is not the movie for me, so I'm surprised it sold much. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up this 4K. I have the Blu-ray. I'm not even going to consider the 4K during the Criterion sale. It was a one and done watch for me. All right, next up, we got Star Trek The Next Generation for movie collection from Paramount. So yeah, I guess people are liking the Next Generation movies. I have them on Blu-ray already. Didn't feel the need to double dip with the 4K there. Next up, we got Universal Shout Factory here with Army of Darkness still selling. Yes, people were getting prepared for that Evil Dead Rise movie. Such a great release from Shout Factory. A lot of great disc in there. All the cuts of the movie. So good. And Army of Darkness, it might be just one of my favorite Evil Dead movies of all time. Very fun. And then we got Coraline from Shout Factory. Surprised to see this one selling so much when it's not even spooky season anymore, but definitely a great movie and deserves it. So yeah, those are the top 20 here. Now to go over my general overview of the disc formats and what percentages they're selling of the market here. So let's start with DVD. This one is at 67.2%. So that's the discs that are selling the most. They're the cheapest option, so I can understand. Next up, we got Blu-ray at 27.7%. It does look like Blu-ray is creeping up just a little bit here. And then we got Ultra HD, that 4K format, at 5.1%. I think this has gone down a little bit. They used to be, I think, a percent or two higher. So it looks like just people aren't going for that premium format. I thought premium format was going to pick up more. So I can understand why so many movies aren't being released to 4K here. But wow, look at all those formats and how much they sold. Very interesting to kind of check this from week to week because the percentages will fluctuate. So let me know in the comments below. First, what did you think of this new segment? Did you enjoy this one? Should I continue with it? And then also, were you surprised on what 4K titles ranked higher than others in terms of sales? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And if you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this mega league of film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
The foundlings are the future. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic, check out another video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.